Hey guys, what's going on and welcome back to the Foundry. I'm JB here with Slykiko, and today we are reviewing another episode of Andor Season 2, baby! Welcome to Episode 2, Sigrona Tima. How you doing, Sly?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm excited about this one, dude. Tima.
Yeah, a very fun, kind of another, kind of a nerve-wracking, kind of stressful episode of not knowing where the fuck it was going to go. That ending was pretty insane. Where did you say that location was?
They're on Yavin 4 for
Wow!
Andor.
Yavin 4? That's a pretty significant place in Star Wars, isn't it?
I'd say, yeah.
So, we had the little, kind of a little civil war that we had going on there between those two. There were half of them living inside of the, like, little TIE fighter, and the other half living in an abandoned kind of other ship that they had going on there. And we're trying to kill each other and whatnot, and...
Yeah, nobody trusts anyone, yeah.
Yeah, that was... I really loved that fucking segment. There were so many characters there, and I was kind of telling you off camera before, is like, we've had such little screen time with them, but they seem like such believable, like, legitimate characters, and I think they were oozing personality. Every single one of them was oozing personality, and such a, like, a desperate adrenaline rush, like, situation with all of them. It's so fucking good, dude.
It was a really good interaction between any of them. I mean, when like they started like pointing fingers or Andor was manipulating them.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was
even
when
they like popped off when they were stepping to each other and they just like took the shot. I was like, whoa! I'm
oh
like,
yeah, the one
the
that like insulted and he's like, bet. And yeah, she doubled down and got shot. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a bit fucking much, dude. I'm like, maybe in a hothead, I definitely wouldn't be able to control my fucking mouth. I'm like, get me shot, I guess, in a situation like that. God damn. Yeah, that ended not great for them. I was pretty cool to see Cassian give him the slip and whatnot. I thought that was really fucking cool. The dude is just, it kind of shows you just like even a year later, like how great he is and like getting out of sticky situations. It was really fucking cool. Just like him slamming his foot down, getting the extra pistola, and then just fucking like, so cool, man.
Yeah, no, he's very versatile and he knows how to think on the fly. It's great.
It's he's just a master at his craft, I would say. Even like so far early on him in his career of getting that shit done. Good shit. We had some stuff going on at Mon Mothma, her little wedding getaway for her daughter.
Yeah, no, the daughter's got her ceremony going on. It's a long process, this wedding ceremony.
Yeah, that's very interesting to see a little bit more about like their specific culture and whatnot, even if it just looks like you're normal, just a normal white person, and yet there's so much like culture and it goes back so far, and in each race in Star Wars, you know, even if they just look like your typical human, like it still like has a lot more to them behind the scenes, you know, that dates back of just like wedding ceremonies, of climbing up a giant mountain or something like that, you know, just with the whole family. It's interesting, and it's just dope. It's just a tiny little bit of the Star Wars universe you get to see in this one episode, and that just kind of shows you how big this show really is and how big the franchise really is.
Yeah, no, the Chandrillan culture, I mean, they have a big, you know, bunch of traditions and practices that are clearly on display in this episode. And I mean, one of the things I love about it is like how Mon Mothma is like going scene to scene, and either she's like enjoying it or she's just super tense. And like something is like looming on the back of her mind when she really should be like enjoying it. Like, this is your daughter's wedding. Like,
it's so much weight on her. You're right.
Yeah.
It's she's such a great fucking, like, has such a great performance on the show. She is the best, the fucking best there. Oh yeah, the title of the episode, which you looked up. You did a little bit of research, right?
I did. Yeah. Sigrona Tima is essentially like a toast to good health. So we're hearing it a lot in this episode.
Yeah, it's like I said, we get a big old dive into the culture. So I think like it being named that Sigrona Tima, like the actual like kind of toast. Like, I guess that term, like, I think that's fitting for the episode title, of course, because you get to know so much more about the kind of the culture going on there. We also got to see that Deidre and Cyril from season 1 are fucking living together, which is kind of weird because it's like opposites. Yeah, of like she seems like such a cold, like functioning. Not really opposites because they're both cold in their own way.
Yeah, they're both like very. He's obsessive compulsive. He's very like requiring order.
He's so incompetent too.
Yes.
But I like them though. They're likable. That's the weird thing. Is like they're such likable characters, even though like, I guess technically they're evil. I would say
They're likable, but so dislikable. Like Deidre as an individual, fucking hate her.
Yeah.
For her role, oh, I can't. I love it, dude. Like I'm eating it up every time she's on screen. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, like
perfect,
it's
more.
so good because there are like worse people around them. Like when she was in the office in the first episode when they were learning about Gorman, like she's like, "Why do I like you the most out of all these pieces of shit?" You know?
Yeah. Oddly enough, yeah, they're talking about like literally wiping out a people's home, the entire fucking planet for a rock, and it's like, what?
And it's like,
how are
is
you
this
like the
person-
most tame at this fucking party? Yeah.
Exactly. We also so Mon Mothma had a benefactor for her little rebellion, right? By the name of Toy Coma, the older guy. I said he looks a lot like Roger Sterling from Mad Men. Well, weird kind of vibes with them. Like you said, it was you felt like it was a love triangle between. Mon
Yeah, it
Mothma.
felt very like love triangle, but you did point out that her and I guess Perrin, I think Perrin just suspects that she's having an affair.
Yeah, at that point, you said their marriage was loveless, and I thought that's really interesting.
Yeah, I think they confirmed it that they had an arranged marriage, much like her daughter's having, and so it's one of those things that you can tell, especially because they're both on opposite sides of the coin. Mm-hmm. She's part of the Republic, and the other dude I think was a confirmed separatist. So they had a lot of animosity and at least disagreements. That's
interesting. That's really interesting. Like, their marriage is definitely for show. Like, hey, we'll do it for the kids. Oh, yeah. That's like the definition, the very definition of that. So Toy Coma came up to her and he's like, who was a part of the marriage and whatnot. And he was like, hey, by the way, I'm out of fucking money. And so he was kind of off the rails a bit. He kind of fell off the wagon. He was, I think, like kind of drunk at most of this function was going on. He was kind of lit, a little bit too lit. I think they were kind of.
He was pretty soft.
Yeah, and pretty much was gonna blackmail her and like, hey, I need some fucking money, dude. Like I've helped you out, but your war has bled me dry, and which I don't know if that's exactly what happened or if he made some bad decisions with the wrong people, kind of thing, because he kind of got up into some wrong shit there.
Yeah.
But her, Mon Mothma and Luthen were like, yo, we got a problem here. Which is pretty interesting because I kind of like Toy Coma. I kind of like him.
I was warming to his character. I was like, I kind of like this guy. Yeah, he had a fun presence.
He very charismatic, strong, like male presence. Kind of. He felt like almost like an announcer, like in the Hunger Games or something like that.
Ah, yeah.
He gave me that vibe. Of just like rich culture and charisma. But maybe that's just kind of all on the outside, and when he kind of hit hard times, it just kind of crumbled really easily for him.
For real.
So we had Bix and Russell. They had some shit going on down in their little area, the little farmlands. I guess they're having some Imperial inspections. Let me see your papers, type of shit like that. And of course,
literally looking for undocumented migrant workers. I was like, Jesus Christ, this could not be more topical.
Yep. Even though, they're doing the job, we got to get them out of there, Bix, of course, the main, one of the main characters, of course, one of the Imperial Pig has a god crush on her, and he's like, let me take you out for dinner, with his finger on his belly button, type of thing like that. Like, of fucking course, that's not good. That's a bad sign for things to come for all of them located there. Yep. But what happened there? Did they make contact with Andor towards the end of the episode? Did Luthen's spy?
No, so I think Luthen's, his concierge, Clea, he tried getting her to like send out a signal because he's like, have we heard anything yet? And she's like, no. And he's like, the hell? Like, we should have heard by now because like we don't really fully get the grasp of what the mission was. We just know that Andor was supposed to acquire some ship and meet some other dude and then go from there. We don't know where to or what for, but there was supposed to be a meet and greet, and it didn't happen.
Right, that person was not there.
He tells Clea, he's like, hey, like I need you to like send out a signal, like be discreet, but make it happen. So yeah, she kind of saunters off to the little workshop, and she's unsuccessful, unfortunately.
Okay, that's what I thought there. that is, I remember her going to his empty shop, and I was just waiting for something to happen, just waiting.
There's some cool shit in there, dude. I don't know. You saw Plo Koon's fucking mask. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I
"Ooh."
forgot about seeing that like on Twitter and shit. That broke out all that news and stuff. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, I was
Slight, when you're
"Ooh."
editing this, throw a picture of Plo Koon's mask up.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah, another great episode. Like I said, like if you're watching this, I highly recommend you guys watching threes. But we went over the main stuff for the episode. Really excited for our final episode where shit hits the fan. As Andor fashion, that's something since they did since the first season, where it just kind of like they throw it in threes. And with this season, they actually released 3 episodes at a time, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They released it three at a time, like a little chunk, just to kind of satiate that. Because in the first season, I don't know if it was deliberate or not, but it was all one by one. But they were stories told in 3 episodes. You're right.
Yeah, like arcs, I guess you could call them almost.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the main reasons why we got so overwhelmed, why we couldn't get to it, because we were trying to wrap up Daredevil, and that popped out as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It was a lot all at once.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go ahead, drop a number. I'm just going to give this another 8. I liked it a lot. I feel like 8's good.
Honestly, back to back, I'd say 8 as well. It's one of those ones that it didn't really like disappoint. And it carried on very well from that last episode to the sense that it didn't feel like a filler episode.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel like there's always something going on, even if it is filler. I'm learning a lot about these culture of these people that I really enjoy and that I'm really invested in, and it shows me a lot more of like how they end up that way. Like you learn a lot about like Mon Mothma, just how she treats her daughter during this time, to where you like it's a reflection of her when she was a young girl and how that molded her into the woman that she became. You know, and the same thing with her husband. Like you learn so much, and you learn to appreciate and just understand their characters a whole lot more. And I fucking love it. So much effort goes into these episodes, and I don't understand how we get any kind of bad Star Wars fucking media when this shit is coming out, you know?
I know, I can't excuse bad movies with way larger budgets when a show like this just performs so well.
Yeah, it's like even the budget, it's like, it's not a spectacle, you know? It's not some, like, going from planet to planet with some amazing CG planets and space travel or, like, fights or anything like that, or duels. It's just some fucking insanely serious dialogue and just crazy amount of just like, great performances. Like, that's all it is. And it's just very weird. I mean, like, not that Skeleton Crew is bad, you know, but, like, it's just blows every other show out of the fucking water. We could talk about Alkalite, and people can talk about like all the wrong reasons of why people didn't like that show, and there are some douchebags out there that liked it, that hated on it for the wrong reasons, but it does not change that it was a sloppy mess, just that was not good.
Yep.
But yeah, that's an A for us on this one. I enjoyed it. I can't wait for episode 3. You know, if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to drop some support for the slugs. And we'll see you guys later on episode 3 of Andor Season 2. But until then, bye, guys.
See ya.